Hey there, everybody. Thomas Wood with ValueCharts.com, and we're going to go ahead and take a look at some of the trades and some of the price action that took place in crude oil today in the Value Charts trading room, and actually throughout the rest of the day, because in the chat room we were talking about it a little bit later this afternoon as well. But what I want to point out here is just how crude oil moves. Okay, if you look at a trend, any uptrend is going to have one thing in common: is every uptrend has higher highs and higher lows. Every downtrend has lower highs and lower lows. And once you get used to understanding where those lows and highs are, it makes it very easy to benefit from the intraday or end of day swings that a market has. So if you look here at crude oil, first thing this morning, crude oil broke out. And if you were following me on Twitter, you know yesterday we were talking about crude oil going higher due to the daily setup. I was discussing it with one of our members on Twitter, but it jumped and it started to climb. And then if you look intraday at this 1,000 tick chart, which is one of the charts we follow for crude oil in the trading room, we just started to put in higher highs and higher lows. So we had a low and then a higher high, higher low, equally high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, lower high, higher low, higher high. And then right over here is where we said time to close the longs because we no longer had an uptrend. Because if an uptrend is higher highs and higher lows, if you put in a lower low, then you're either reversing to a downtrend or you're entering into consolidation. And crude oil ended up going into consolidation here. So it broke down through the previous swing low. You would have been getting out right around 53 from the original longs, either from last night down around 51.30, 51.20, or up here from a micro trendline break at around 52. So you're talking about $1,800 to $1,000 a contract worth of a move. And then you look at what crude oil did. We went into consolidation. And if you're in the chat room, we were talking about this setup right here. And crude oil had a micro uptrend going just like this, which we broke through this trend line, put in a lower low, retested for a last kiss, and then continued to sell off and came all the way down to 52 again from that 53 level. So about $1,000 contract worth of a move there. But worked out really well. And you look, you had lower lows, lower highs all the way down until right over here, we put in a higher high and a higher low, and a higher high, and another higher low. So you can see just by reading the highs and the lows intraday in crude oil, the way that the trend moves, the way that the trade opportunities present themselves, it's very easy to read, very easy to see. Now, if you wanted to learn a little bit more about this type of strategy, we have a free webinar tomorrow you can come to. Just go to ValueCharts.com. It should be up on the front page of ValueCharts.com. You can sign up for it there. It's at 10 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, so 10 a.m. we're going to be talking about Introduction to Naked Trading, which is purely price action reading. It's all about this type of thing. We'll talk about how you could have timed these entries here and how you would have understood the overall direction of the market. So all in all, not a bad day for crude oil. A great day for trading the trend because it just trended straight up, went into consolidation and trended straight down. So it worked out really well. But that's all I have for you for today. Don't forget, follow me on Twitter and you can find some of these setups. I send out a lot of these setups on Twitter, and that is @TradesWithTom. Also, if you're a Value Charts Platinum member, don't forget to log into the chat room because I'm in there all afternoon answering questions, sending out commentary on the markets, and talking about potential setups and things like the one over here with the trendline break, then retest, and then second trendline break for the continuation. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, happy trading.